Hey, Don, remind me, what do we got going on this month on our Patreon?
Oh, so you're interested in what we got going on the Patreon this month? Well, over on our coworker tier, we got our usual monthly watch-along, this time with The Grinch That Stole Bitches.
Grinch That Stole Bitches?
Dude,
All
it's
right.
gonna be insane.
I think it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm excited. I'm ready for it, I
Oh,
think.
heck yeah. But if you want to catch all the extra bonus content that we got, join on over on the Acquaintance tier, where we got what we determine as the best things in the world, bracket style.
Yeah, and kind of can't wait to see what we come up with.
It can't possibly be more beers. Come
that
on.
can't be more beers.
It's
I
probably
mean,
gonna
that would
be
be
more
the
beers.
obvious winner, so we can't have that happen.
Well, anyways, if you guys want to check that out, go on patreon.com/ohmyguys to check out all our bonus content.
Fuck yeah, see you guys there.
I love you.
Love you.
You know, I want to know if Tone had this. When you were in high school, did you guys have the lip?
Definitely not, dude. I think that was very specific.
Yeah, I
to
have
our grade.
no idea. I have no idea what that is at all.
So we would walk. This started actually like in 8th grade, like the end of 8th grade.
Yeah.
And people, it was everyone. It didn't matter what clique you were in, who the fuck you were, but like if you're just
So
passing someone in the
weird.
hallway, they would just flash you the lip and they just go like,
What is that?
It was the lip.
That's nothing.
That's the lip.
So for our audience, the lip essentially is just like a funny face that you make by just,
Curling your bottom lip.
yeah. And you do it like as a drive-by or like when you're confused about something like, I don't know.
Yeah. Have a soda?
It's so stupid.
I
Well,
never
we were in
understood
8th
it.
grade, so I mean, of
Yeah.
course it's stupid.
I thought it was like a nationwide phenomenon for the longest time.
No,
I
it was
didn't know it
very,
was
very
so
specific
localized.
to us.
Nah, that sounds local. Like
Yeah.
a local
Locally
brand of
dumb.
stupidity.
Yeah, man. You know what else is locally dumb?
Tell us.
What?
Another episode of Oh My Guys.
Yeah.
No, we're not locally dumb. We're worldwide dumb.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
pretty worldwide. I was looking at some of our metrics. We have some listeners in India, Bosnia, Herzegovina, like I think
I don't even know where that
people
third
in
one is.
Peru. I don't even
You say
know.
Hergovnia?
Herzegovina?
What the fuck is that?
Bosnians. I don't know. Fucking
know.
East
I
Europeans.
never heard. No, I'm not challenging. I'm just saying I've never heard of it.
It's just guys doing Slav squats.
And we
Sorry.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We love you with all your hearts.
Maybe we should start dressing like that. Get like full Adidas tracksuits.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to start listening to Korn.
Anyways, with me as always, we got Jerry Munch.
Hello.
Okay. I'm like absorbing them a little more as time
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
I
you
always
gotta
get you on
absorb
the worst time too. You're taking a gulp.
I know.
That's exactly what happened last
That's
episode.
what I, whatever I was gonna say.
Here we got Tone.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everyone doing tonight?
That was really long for you.
Yeah, and also that sounded like it sounded like a late night radio show.
Or like,
howdy, how y'all doing tonight? This is Tone on the air.
ooh, I was gonna say some NPR stuff.
Yeah.
Are you on radio now?
I was actually doing Dee Reynolds from It's Always Sunny when she
Oh.
does her stand-up bit.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yannies. And it's me, Don.
Yannies. I love that.
Welcome to episode 29 of Oh My Guys. How you guys doing?
Great.
I told myself I would never say that again to open an episode.
And here we are.
Yeah.
There you are.
Fuck. Well, anyways, I want to circle back on something I said in episode 27 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah. I think
Which one?
I forget which one.
Yeah, it was one of them. When I let off, I ended by saying I wanted to get into Crocodile Dundee and then proceeded to not get into Crocodile
Yeah,
Dundee.
you never
Yeah,
did.
never
You
brought it
probably
up
got carried
again.
away with something dumb.
Probably poop or gloppy or something.
I don't know what gloppy is, but yeah, probably.
What do you mean you don't know who gloppy is?
He's our mascot
He's
for
our
the
mascot.
year.
Yeah, I always forget, dude.
Our Candyland poop
Oh,
mascot.
gloppy, of
yeah,
course.
he's
of
having
course,
like a
of course.
turtsicle and whatnot.
See, you should have said the poop guy from Candyland. I would have known.
Yeah.
I forgot his name was Gloppy.
Who
Anyway.
is
Huh?
Crocodile Dundee?
So Crocodile Dundee was a movie that came out in 1986. You know, famously it was like this Australian dude going around in, I think, New York.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if I've ever seen it all the way through.
I've
but-
seen bits and parts. Too.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never seen it. I just know the one iconic thing.
Oh, this is a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, you guys may not have known this, but Crocodile Dundee was actually based on a real dude.
I did know that.
Yeah.
Is it Steve Irwin?
Yeah, Steve Irwin. That's why Crocodile Dundee died with a stingray through the heart in 1986,
Shot through the
17 years
heart.
earlier.
Damn.
It was a revelation.
Whoa.
A revelation.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Premonition.
Premonition. There. That was the word I was looking for. And it was not coming out of me.
Who's the doctor here?
Premonition.
God damn it. I'm just imagining like, oh no, there's a dick that's about to come into me.
Permadiction. I got permadiction again.
Anyways, Crocodile Dundee was actually based off a man named Rodney Ansell, who was an Australian, of course. He was an Australian cattle grazier and a buffalo hunter who was made famous in 1977 for dealing with a survival incident. So, he told then-girlfriend that he would be on a fishing trip traveling the Victoria River and would not be back for a few months.
Okay.
On a fishing trip?
For a few months on a river. I don't know how big this river is. I didn't do that much backup research, but yeah. So while on this, solo trip, his motorboat was capsized and sunk by quote unquote something big, and only managed to get into a smaller boat that he had with a single oar and retrieved only his dogs and a relatively small amount of survival equipment such as a rifle, knife, canned food, and bedding, and was stranded nearly 120 miles from the nearest permanent human settlement.
Oh my God.
120 miles?
120 miles away.
Damn, how many kilometers?
About 200.
Okay.
I had
many
that off the top of my head.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
'Cause I was going to ask because it was Australia, so I was like, get it fucking right, Don.
Well, they actually said 200, and then I converted it to 120.
Ah,
Wow.
interesting. I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you for us dumb American out here.
Yeah.
I mean, just remember that 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles. It's not easy. Come on,
Just
guys.
remember that, dude.
Duh.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
So,
Good together.
Hey,
one
I
night,
remembered. I didn't ask.
one night while, dealing with this survival situation, his dinghy drifted out to sea.
Yeah, dingy.
What's a dinghy?
A small boat.
Your dick.
A little dingling.
Ah.
Drifted out to sea, eventually washing up on a small island at the mouth of the Fitzmaurice River, north of the Victoria River, leading him to conclude that he would never be rescued, as he assumed that rescue operations would take place around the Victoria River, and that he had stated that he would be away for a few months.
Oh, shit.
So he
Oh,
thought
so
that they
how-
would not try to come find him, even though he doesn't have his regular boat anymore.
Yeah.
He's drifted out somewhere else, and he's hundreds of miles away from anyone.
How long did this happen? Like into his trip?
That I'm not too sure. It didn't specify on the articles I was reading. But anyways, he survived on wild cattle and buffalo and sometimes drinking cattle blood as a substitute for water, following bees to retrieve honey from their hives, and at one point shot a 16-foot crocodile of which he kept his head as a souvenir.
Damn,
Holy-
that's bad.
This guy
shit,
is a real
dude.
badass.
This guy should have been a contender for the ultimate
I
guys
know,
list.
dude.
I wish
we
I
overlooked this guy.
Yeah.
We really did. Eventually, he was found by 2 Aboriginal stockmen and their cattle manager in a relatively healthy state, ending the 7-week ordeal. That was his claim to fame. He did a bunch of press releases and stuff like that. Originally, he apparently didn't want to say what happened, so he didn't stress out his mom.
Wow.
He just disappeared for 7 weeks.
Also, he is respectful and considerate. That's amazing.
Yeah. What
yeah.
a guy.
What a guy.
Sure, until we're about to get into his death.
Oh.
Okay.
So, in a turnaround, in 1999, Ansel was killed following a police shootout.
Oh.
He managed to fatally injure one officer and severely injure a bystander. Police were investigating and searching for an attacker who shot and seriously injured 2 nearby residents, one of which was shot in the eye.
Damn.
Whoa.
How do you get shot in the eye and survive?
I don't know. I must have, maybe it was a 22. That's not
Yeah,
him.
but your brain is not going to stop a
No, there's a
bullet.
little room back there, remember?
Yeah.
Room enough for a tongue?
We shove
Yeah,
our
yeah,
tongues
yeah.
back there.
Yeah.
Oh, he was shielded by the sheer amount of apple skins in the back of your eye.
See, that's good to have apple skins
Exactly.
behind your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
hold on.
prepared.
I need a snack right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I pull
God.
out a full apple.
It was later deduced that his motive may have been out of sheer paranoia, as he believed that the Freemasons kidnapped his sons and were now stalking him.
Whoa.
Wow.
Were his sons kidnapped? Did he have sons?
That I could not find anything on about.
Really?
I think his sons were just off in college. At this point, they're grown, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
During his autopsy, he was found to be affected by amphetamine intoxication prior to the shootout and was in a paranoid psychotic state typical of chronic amphetamine use.
Wait. So
Like
he
meth?
was stuck in the woods,
Mhm.
and then he found meth and smoked it, and then got into a shootout with the cops.
Like 15 years later.
It's like 22 years
okay,
later.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I definitely missed that part because I was like, this doesn't track well. I don't understand the timeline for this. You're telling me he got lost, survived, found us. I was like thinking that he just found a local, like a city or something, bought meth the first thing he did, and then he got to a show of the police immediately. I was like, this guy's awesome.
Did they even have meth in the 70s?
That I don't know.
We should look up the history of meth.
Hmm.
That might be interesting.
We should know. We all watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Bullshit,
Sky
guys.
Blue.
Chocolate bleu.
Anyways, yeah, he got lost in 1977.
Okay,
And then he got into the shootout in 1999.
gotcha. Okay, I missed that
Yeah.
one.
So, anyways, during his autopsy, they found out that he was indicative of chronic amphetamine use, and he apparently had a state of psychosis that was also considered a shared psychosis with his girlfriend at the time, as they shared and developed a delusional state, probably both of them thinking that their sons were kidnapped by the Freemasons. There was no real follow-up on what happened to the sons. I don't know if they're dead, or if they're missing, or if they were just not at home.
If they were just like in college, they joined a fraternity and they're like, oh my God, they took them.
Freemasons.
Yeah. They just completely forgot.
Yeah.
Like, where are they? Where are our baby sons? They're like, your sons are 19 and they're in college. What are you talking about?
That's a pretty wild and curveball end to his story.
Oh, seriously.
Is that how the movie ended?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he just became a meth head. And it was a complete
Damn, I gotta watch
shootout.
this movie.
We should make the real Crocodile
yeah.
Dundee movie.
Oh, there's got to be a doc about it.
Oh, for sure. But
must
we're
be.
going to make it better
Yeah.
because we're going to have real meth.
Yay!
Yay!
Man, this podcast just got a lot cooler.
So what was kind of funny about this whole thing was he could have avoided the shootout completely. There was a roadblock, and he approached the roadblock, and that's when the shootout started. He could have easily just went around the roadblock and gone to wherever the fuck he needed to be. So I think experts were saying that he wanted to get into the shootout.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a clear motive wasn't really there besides for the fact that he was just a meth head and just crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What a
That's
guy.
crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So he was, so I feel like we have to watch the movie now.
Oh, yeah.
We should do
definitely.
that for a watch along, maybe.
I'm down. I'm
I mean,
down.
that'd
If we
be
can
fun.
find it, yeah.
We might actually
We've
like
never
it.
seen it.
I'm pretty sure it's a well-liked movie and some.
I mean, it's just, isn't it just 1980s like slapstick comedy?
I think
I,
so.
I
Just-
honestly have no idea.
It's just him being an Australian guy in the city.
So it's kind of like, or-
He's like an Australian hick.
I'm just thinking of like Coming to America, Eddie Murphy.
Coming to America.
Is that what the movie's about? He's like in the city and but he's still all like
Australian.
crocodile hunter
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
yeah.
He's like in the he's in the
Gotcha.
garb and he's like in the hat and he's like. Oh, yeah,
I didn't know that was the premise of the movie.
That's
honestly.
the entire movie.
Got
That's
it.
literally the entire movie is about a dude being way too Australian for Americans. Nar.
No.
And that's why I did the whole Nar bit last time. See, I was setting us up.
Yeah,
It wasn't
see?
that I forgot or just completely serendipitously said Nar. Dude, when I was coming in today, I
Yeah.
saw the weirdest thing.
Oh
by
yeah,
your
you
neighbors.
mentioned that. What did you see? You
Oh,
said it was
yeah.
on one of my neighbors' front lawns.
Yeah.
Their front lawns.
Literally 2 houses down. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear it. He's just out there with presumably his girlfriend, and he's just cracking a whip.
Oh,
He must have gone outside because I went to the liquor store down the street.
Yeah.
And I drove by, so I went down the same way.
Yeah.
It was this on this side, right?
Yeah.
And like I didn't see shit.
Oh, dude, he was out there. It was weird because his girlfriend was like looking at him enamored, and this guy's just like, whoosh,
She's like,
whoosh,
oh
whoosh.
god, that's my man.
I just thought it was really, really weird because I didn't know people practice cracking whips.
You didn't?
Well,
well,
you know.
can't get good at it
I'm
unless
not going there. I'm not going there. I had to
you don't want to
think
go down
about
that road.
it. I was like, the neuron connected.
Damn, I was
I'm
trying
like-
to get him down that road.
See, I got you last time with Baggett.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Yep.
They stink and I hate them.
Dave Chappelle, the Chappelle Show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
First episode.
But yeah, I thought that was
What the
just
fuck,
a
dude?
really
I gotta
weird
keep my
sight.
eyes peeled for this.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
guy.
insane.
Yeah, dude, I kind of want to go up and be like, "Can I drive?"
I'm really surprised you didn't hear it because it was loud as fuck. Like I could hear it inside of my car, and like I had like speakers on, I had like my AC going and stuff, and I could just hear.
I didn't hear shit.
It is super loud because it's super powerful.
I mean,
Like,
it's breaking the sound barrier. That's the crack that you hear.
yeah, you
That's
can, like,
insane.
Yeah, the tip of that is moving more than 760 miles an hour.
Holy fuckaroni!
Wow.
Wow.
We should all get some.
Some whips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that thing was.
We should practice whipping Ronnie.
Okay.
Well, we'd have to find him first.
Yeah.
He's been in my basement. Who do you think is doing all the edits?
Ah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's where he
Yeah.
belongs.
No. I'm gonna look up.
How much a whip is?
Yeah.
That's going to put you on a list.
Why?
Look up cattle whips.
Yeah,
Don't.
there you go.
He's just
I'm
up
gonna
there
look up
like
cattle prods.
That's different.
I know.
That's a different
wildly
thing.
different.
Oh, it came up. The first thing that came. I told you cattle. Cattle prod is the first thing that came up.
How much is a cattle prod?
Let's see.
Can we make that a punishment for something?
Brand
Dude, we
each
can
other
literally. They're gonna just buy them
with the My
The
Guys
cheapest
logo.
one that I
Yeah.
see right now
Oh
is
my god.
what is it? It's on discount.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9% off,
Whoa.
and it's $29.
That's way too
way
cheap.
too cheap.
That's way too cheap.
That's way
The
too
first
cheap
one
and
that
way too
came up
accessible.
Was $59.98, and it's Prime overnight, so I'd get it in the morning if I
That's
ordered it
still
right now.
so much cheaper than I was
I
expecting.
thought it was gonna be a couple hundred or at least
Same
$100
here.
or something.
Should we just get weapons?
I guess so.
Dude, I'm
They're
gonna get
so-
some weapons, dude. Dude, honestly, having a cattle prod would be a good home defense.
Yeah. Dude, you have reach?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can have intimidation just by like arcing it? Yeah, exactly.
Dude, imagine you have one that like you can like extend like really far, you know, like a telescope almost. It like telescopes out, and I can just be in my bed, just zap whoever it is.
That's a wild
Walks into
distance.
my door. I could be laying down in my bed. Ugh.
I
Who
don't-
is it? Ugh.
That's
I don't
like
know
a
why-
35-foot cattle
Yeah.
prod.
The first thing that came to my head when you were talking about that was like those grabber things that like old people use
Yeah.
to like help them grab stuff off the shelf. I was imagining you using that and then a cattle prod at the end of it.
Oh my God.
Just trying to get some
That's even better.
fucking choking right now.
Dude, I honestly getting a cattle prod for a home defense is like it's kind of tickling my dick right now.
What?
Is it?
Yeah, it's like
that a saying?
electricity. No, I just made it up.
You want to tickle your dick with a cattle prod?
Is that a
Tickle,
JMO?
tickle.
Okay, how about this? Instead of
Yeah,
the
that's a JMO.
that was a lovely JMO.
Thank you.
How about instead of the anchovies, we do one little shock to your cock?
A cock shock?
A cock shock.
We should get a little a collar, like a dog collar, but like
Put it around your dick.
I got to be hard first though.
No, you can be soft for it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess.
Do they have electrocuting cock rings?
They
have
must.
to.
I'm looking this up right
Yeah.
now.
We're a special podcast.
Yeah, I know. They do. They do. I can tell by that laugh. They do.
Yeah.
There's a company out there called ElectroStim. Cock rings and men's toys. Electrosex cock rings are designed to be worn around the shaft or also around the balls to send electro pulses rhythmically through your body.
Almost sounds kind of nice.
They have a weird price range, anywhere between 10 euros and 99 euros.
And what's the conversion rate?
I don't know. Fucking
Oh,
European money's fake.
that's so smart now. It's a conversion
Mr.
rates,
Worldwide,
huh?
all of a sudden.
19 to
0.6.
$45. That doesn't make sense. I'm not clicking on the Amazon listing because that will show up in my history.
Yay.
I have been told from a confidant that like the vibrating cock rings are
The shit.
the shit
I've heard
Yeah.
that as well.
for both parties.
We should all buy some separately and then use them together.
They have
Sounds like a plan.
early access electro ball stretchers.
Why would
Wait,
you
an
want
electric
that?
ball stretch. What the fuck is an electric ball stretcher?
I don't know, and
It
I'm scared.
stretches your balls?
Why would you want to
electrically?
stretch your balls?
But with what? What? I don't. This is. I'm speechless. I don't understand.
Okay, I'll show you right now.
I
I don't understand how this works
Oh,
at all.
huh.
New and improved version 2.
Ooh, coming soon?
Ooh,
Oh
click
no,
on it.
that is a version 2.
Oh my gosh. Increased internal diameter to accommodate most scrotum sizes and more comfortably. Connection socket has been moved from the side to flush with it. I don't even want to
Wait,
read this
when you
anymore.
said when you read increased internal diameter, I thought it meant that it's going to increase your internal
Okay.
diameter.
Was it gonna make you bigger? It's gonna make you fatter or something?
I guess, yeah.
This is
Your
just a weird way
internal
of sounding.
diameter. I don't understand. Like your stomach gets.
No,
no,
your
it's your
urethra.
balls. Or your
balls.
urethra.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your seminal vesicles
Something
or something.
scary. It scared me.
Heavy metal ball stretcher. The powerful sensation of a weight pulling on your balls. Now with electro.
What does the Electra
it's,
do?
It's literally just a weight that you attach to your balls so to make them hang down.
I wonder if they have a
More.
diagram of
Yeah,
how
but
it
what's
works.
up with the
Stretch them
electricity,
down.
though? I don't understand what the electricity comes into play. It just it's just like is a constant like
For fun.
shock on your balls while they're hanging low.
Yeah, I don't know what the purpose is.
What?
Maybe to keep
there
it
it
low.
goes. There it is.
Wow.
Plugged
There's
in.
a diagram.
Oh
my
my
God.
Dude, what is? Why is he purple?
It's Grimace. It's
Grimace.
Jesus.
Dude, this podcast is ridiculous. I'm learning so many things about just like humans.
I've said it
on this
before,
podcast.
and I'll say it again. We're an educational podcast.
We are an educational podcast. I'm like,
We
even
learn
if
a
it's
lot.
not you guys, it's me or us at least.
Yeah, we learn a lot
We
ourselves.
learn a lot. It's up to you to do the research yourself if you really want to. If you want to keep up with the guys,
Look up the Electrostim Early Access Electro Ball Stretchers version 2.
yes, I'm about to be Sheen over here when he got really smart in Jimmy Neutron.
Big ass head. This is definitely going on the Instagram. I'll blur out the dick part.
Dude, that is fucking absurd.
That is horrendous. Or I can just get like the lower half because I feel like you won't really be able to tell what it is unless you listen to the episode.
Yeah, right. It's just like the purple guy is just like hilarious to me, like an alien almost. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm more uncomfortable with this being on the screen than Diphalic, dude.
Nope.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, Don. That is a unanimous no
Yeah.
from me and from me and Tone.
That opinion of yours is wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you.
Also, you left that one up for way longer than
It
you
was
should have.
so long.
It was way too
dude.
long. It was borderline the
It
whole
wasn't
episode,
that
as far as I
long. It
remember
wasn't that long. Come
Don't
on,
you dare
dude.
pull it up again.
No.
Is
It
that
It
what-
wasn't that
That's what he's doing. I hate him.
long. Come on.
There it is.
It's so gross, dude.
Pubes are weird.
It looks like AI.
Wait, his pubes are really
It's
high
like
up.
AI. Yeah, that's all you're focusing on, are the pubes.
His pubes are they're weird. I mean, I try not to look at the double penis, so I looked up and I
How
saw
do you
the
think
pubes.
he like shaved between the crevice of his cock?
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's weird. It's
Dude,
a weird way to shave them.
I don't want
His
to look at it
balls are
anymore.
really low too. He definitely uses a ball weight
With
with
like it.
electrostim.
Maybe.
I think he's the one in the picture.
How did
He's
we
the
end up
gr-
back
Yeah,
on
that's
this?
him. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways,
Oh,
Take it
God.
down.
take what down?
Take it down.
Just looking away.
Actually, how perfectly this lined up. One of my notes down here is: you guys ever pissed two streams?
Yeah, after you come.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I was just saying in the morning, every morning.
Yeah, because you got pre in your.
And there's a
No.
little pre
I
and
just got dry
watch.
cummies because I never wipe.
Okay.
All right.
Weird.
Mm.
You never wipe?
Ah, dude, I'm trying to build like a cake layer so I can protect my cock.
That's not gonna work.
You don't know that.
I have a good idea.
I have an iron rod.
'Cause I've already tried.
Oh shit. So, that's the Jerry Munch I saw on Reddit.
What?
That's how I learned. You
Oh,
need
yeah.
a cock shield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
to
yep,
protect
yep,
you
yep.
from women.
Bing, 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 bing.
Where did this go?
I don't know.
Anyways,
This is all you.
This is all me.
Yes. 100%. 1,000,000,000%.
What about pissy streams?
I forgot where I was. I was out in public somewhere and, went to the bathroom and I didn't remember getting a chubby beforehand, but I must have because I went to piss and it just fucking sprayed in two different directions. Got on me a little bit. It sucked. It was really annoying.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's the worst one. Oh shit.
Yeah. I was
because
like,
there's
what am I supposed to do about it once it starts happening? There's nothing I can do.
Right, and then because you don't know until you start peeing.
Yeah.
At least it's your own product.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, this is really funny because I wrote down a note dealing with piss as well that really kind of bothers me. It's been bothering me for the past 2 days. We're getting way too early into the year of the piss.
Oh, yeah. We got to save these for next week.
But anyways, I was thinking, right? You know the assumption that people think that piss is sterile,
Yeah.
right? You've heard of that, right, Jerry?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So then why do people have such a problem with getting peed on? You're not getting dirty. It's sterile.
It's sterile.
Assuming it's sterile.
It's good for you.
Right.
Sounds like.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We should just all embrace our inner R. Kelly and just, if you want to get pissed on or I piss on you or like you piss on me, it doesn't
piss on
matter.
you.
It's just water.
No,
And salt.
I don't want to get pissed on.
But it's like if I took a water bottle and just squirted you with it.
I also don't want to piss on
But it came from
16-year-old
somebody's
girls.
body.
Okay, and it's sterile. It's cleaner than the water that you have in your fridge.
Don't care.
I just need to circle back to the R. Kelly comment, and I want to say that I, Tone, do not want to piss on 16-year-old girls.
He wants to piss on 15-year-old girls.
Yeah, he wants to make it
I
even
want
worse.
to piss on of age women, 65 and up.
And speaking
Yes,
of
there
women
you
like
go.
that
That's
too,
that's it.
anytime a girl squirts on you, because dudes love that shit, half the
It's
time it's
pee.
fucking piss.
I know,
yeah,
I
it's a
heard
lot
that.
of pee.
So we enjoy getting pissed on.
I
Why
don't
can't we
like the
just embrace
smell.
it? That's fair. It's been bothering me so much for the past 2. I was literally just pissing in the shower. I'm like, I accidentally pissed on my foot in the shower, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, well, at least the water's getting away with it. But then I was thinking, why am I so bothered by this?
You know, this is. I'm so glad you brought this up, because there's a part in Seinfeld where George has to like really. What?
We're just going in a circle. This is just a circle jerk of disgusting behavior right now.
All right, well, mine's not personal. This is from Seinfeld, so.
Oh my god.
So George had to pee, and he was at the gym shower
Yeah.
taking it, and he peed in the shower.
I remember this episode.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so then this guy's like, oh, it's like, so Elaine's trying to hook up with this guy. So she likes him. She's not sure if he likes her, right?
Yeah.
So then like, he's like, see that guy over there? And he's looking at George. He's like, I saw that guy pissing in the shower. He's like, I'm going to tell him to the management of this place.
Yeah.
He's like, are you sure that you don't want him to know that you have a friend who pees in the shower? And she's like, no, that's not it. And he's like, why did you pee in the shower? He's like, it was there. I saw a drain. He's like, that's not a toilet, but it's all pipes.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's
So what do you guys think
not
about that? Do you
wrong.
guys, like, what about peeing in the shower?
I mean, I
Oh,
always
in
pee in the
the-
shower.
I
dude.
think
the
everybody pees in
personal-
the shower.
Everyone
there's
pees
two
in the
kinds of
shower.
people, okay?
People that do it and lie about, or do it
Exactly.
and lie about it. People that do it and don't lie about it.
There's the
Stop, God.
God.
Stop enlarging it. It's already big enough.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I guess the difference is peeing in public showers, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
definitely.
the difference.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Because I'm 100% for it. I've done it so many times in different gyms. Hell yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
with
I'm
you.
marking my spot.
Wait, a communal shower?
A communal shower is crazy.
Because I think that's what it
I
was
think
in the
that's what they're
show,
talking
right?
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever used a communal shower?
No,
The Y in
I don't want to.
me neither.
the Y that we swam at for our first swim practice.
What?
Remember the Y that we swam at for our first swim practice?
The one, yes.
Yeah,
It's
that
federal?
one had a communal shower, and I just remember because I used to take swimming lessons there as a kid. It's just dick and balls everywhere.
Yeah.
Old dick and balls, and like I'm shorter back then, so it was like eye level dick
Oh,
and balls
God.
too. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
nightmare.
yeah,
Lucky.
yeah. I've been seeing that recently at the gym more too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like in your dreams or something.
Also leads me to remember this one part. Why I stopped going to alumni meets or swim team is because the kids would come in and then just fucking fully strip and have like a naked shower party. And I'm like, I cannot be here.
Yikes.
I'm going to get some accusations against me. I'm leaving immediately. And that's when me and Davidson just said, we're done. We are not going to these anymore.
Wait. Let's back up here.
Oh, wait, yeah.
What are you
hold on.
talking about?
Wait,
So-
so not the
Yeah.
not the alumni who were
So not
having
the
na-
alumni.
were having
the children.
Yeah, no, I mean the high school kids. Yes.
Yeah, the high school kids.
Yeah,
they
so
were having naked shower parties.
They were having naked shower parties. Like they were just full stripping, getting into the shower after like practice. You know how like sometimes you get invited for like an alumni meet? Well, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got invited back by like our coach for alumni meets, and you know it's just like fun between like the graduates and then the kids that are still on the team. And I was there because you know our remember Tate?
Yeah. of
He
course.
he was an assistant coach there, so we'd go back visit him, and then you know just fuck around. And then I think it was around my like sophomore junior year in college when I went back. So it's like a third year I went back. I don't know what was going on with these kids. Just fucking.
That didn't happen in swim team when you were on it.
No, we
Yeah.
were like we kept all of our suits on and stuff like that, and just like you know stick our hands in with soap and whatnot, and then like you know change under the shower, change in the fucking stall,
Right.
Not just fully balls and dick out at the lockers and then running over to the showers. I had that's where I drew the fucking line,
Dude, that's kind of wild.
That is
Hey,
wild.
hey, that R. Kelly comment of yours earlier,
God damn
not
it.
looking so good right now.
Yeah, true.
This was
You
unintentional.
better catch a charge, son.
I wasn't trying to be there. This is why we stopped going. Oh,
Dude, yeah,
shit.
no, that's like. So have you been invited every year?
I told that was my last time.
Yeah.
Just because of that incident, I'm like,
What'd she say?
she didn't know that was going on in there either.
Was she like, boys?
I don't know. I don't know what happened
Like,
after
stop,
that. I
unless
stopped.
I'm invited.
That was like the ew. That was the last time I saw her too for like 8 years.
When was the last time you saw her? 8 years
Last
ago?
year.
Oh, last.
Yeah, I saw her last year, but I'm saying that was the last time in between I saw her.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean? Yeah.
Oh, so you
God,
went
that's
to
so
the
funny.
naked shower party last year? You missed it after 8 years.
Yeah,
Did
me
you start
going
wiping
in
with
there,
towels?
30 fucking years old.
You start doing
Hey
the towel thing?
guys, I know you're half my age. Let's pull a Dan Schneider right now.
Oh,
Let me see those
God.
feet.
First one is a last one is a rotten egg.
It's just me by myself.
Dog pile.
Oh my God.
I'm just laying on the floor. Uh-oh, I slipped. Don't all rush in at once.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Where did this episode
Oh, God.
go?
I don't know, but I'm liking it, except for that.
You brought up Dan Schneider and feet stuff again.
Oh,
It just reminded me of Quentin Tarantino, of course, and just not the feet stuff this time.
Yeah.
But he was being interviewed about Reservoir Dogs. You ever see that interview?
It was a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
It's an old one. I think so.
And the woman, it must have been when it first came out, and the woman's just like, God damn it, I just keep looking at the penises. That's not what the woman said. It's just me looking at the TV right now.
I did think that's what she said. I was like, I wonder. I'm curious where this is going.
To be fair, right now, Jerry has texted me that he wants the diphallic dicks on the screen while we record from
Did
now on.
not do that.
Absolutely, you did. Stop trying to gaslight the
Show
fucking
'em.
audience. I have the screenshots. I'll provide them, and they're definitely not doctored.
Sure,
My
Actually,
point,
doctoring? That can never happen.
doctored.
my point is being Dan Schneider, weirdo creep, denying his weird foot stuff. They're underage, blah, blah, blah. Tarantino, he admits it. He owns it. It's all adult women. Good for him. He also
Yeah.
likes, and then so Reservoir Dogs, just kind of on that same energy. The woman was like, why does it need to be so violent? Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so unbelievably violent. And he's like, because it's fun, Sharon.
Yeah,
Because it's awesome.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Because it's fun. Because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah,
She just
his
doesn't
movies are
get
so
it.
much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so unapologetic. He's just like, because it's awesome. I love it, and I'm going to make the movies I love. So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
He
I was
said he
like,
makes
sick.
them for
Hell
him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking awesome.
I know he's
What
the
a man.
I know he's
That's
the
a
man.
guy's guy.
I know he's a weird guy, but
Unapologetic about the feet, unapologetic about the violence.
he's just unapologetic and everything.
Yeah, and I'm unapologetic about having the dicks up. I mean, Jerry is.
You should be.
yeah. Me?
You should be a little more apologetic about it.
You should be. All right, so I wanted to ask you guys. So I was like thinking about this today. What do you guys think are the highest grossing movies of all time?
Avengers.
Like, ooh, okay.
Avatar.
Oh, yeah, Avatar.
Damn. Yeah, because I was going to say
And then
they're a lot
Titanic.
newer than I was expecting them to be.
It's Avatar 2,
Hold on,
Avatar
hold on.
1, Titanic,
Wait,
right?
I have the list. Hold on.
Did 2 do that well?
Or
Like,
maybe
did
it's
better
1
than
Titanic than 2. I know it's up there. I would imagine Endgame is up there too.
All right, yeah. So what do you think number one is?
Definitely Avatar.
Yeah, I'm
First
going
Avatar.
The first Avatar?
Yeah.
Dude, you want to know how much it was?
Billions?
Yeah. 2.9 billion.
That's still crazy though.
Wild.
Isn't that insane?
Is that
Yeah.
number one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That has to be number 1 because it
Yeah, that
was
movie
touted
was-
for even a decade afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine Titanic though was like number 2 or 3.
No.
Really?
Yeah. You guys mentioned both of them in between those.
Endgame.
Yep.
Endgame's
Endgame's number
number
2.
Damn.
2.7, almost 2.8.
I knew Endgame was big, but I didn't realize it was like that big. Like I thought it'd be in the top 10, but not number 2.
Yeah.
and not
because
far
this
off.
is lifetime
Yeah.
gross, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also crazy because Avatar was 2009,
Yes, 2009. Nailed it.
and then that's even crazier for Endgame because that was 2016, right? Or 17?
Wow, yeah.
Endgame was 2019.
2019?
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
So a 6-year-old movie is that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And then the other one was Avatar: The Way of the Water. That's number 3.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
one was that? Is that the third or second?
That's the
Second.
second.
There's only
they haven't
2,
come out
right?
with the third yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
okay.
only
Okay.
2.
No, I don't really care for those movies.
Yeah.
Titanic was number 4.
Okay.
Titanic was always that like that milestone though for a lot of
And
these
think about
movies.
this, dude. The Avatar and Titanic are both James Cameron.
Are they really?
yeah,
yeah.
that is. Yeah.
I should have known that. Yeah.
Like,
What a beast.
dude,
That's
that guy
crazy.
is rolling in it, dude.
You know what's
Yeah.
also crazy because Titanic has had so many re-releases in theaters too, so
Yeah.
that counts towards the box office amount
That's
as
That's
well.
what I was gonna say.
So that's
because this is
crazy.
all time grossing.
Yeah.
This one pisses me off, but it makes sense. Number 5. Do you have a guess?
Number 5,
And it pisses
It's also
you
newer.
off.
It's from 2015.
Despicable Me 3.
No. It- wow, I feel like that came out-
Master of Disguise.
Yes.
I'm guessing one of the no, it can't be
Yes.
one of the. Is it
Yes.
Rogue One?
No.
episode 7?
Yes.
Damn it, dude.
I know that
What?
pisses me
Really?
off.
The Star Wars movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first
The first of the
one
new
back
one?
from Revenge of the Sith. So
yeah.
literally 10
the
years
sequels,
later.
yeah.
So that
What's
was
that one
2
called?
billion. The Force Awakens.
It's stupid, dude. I don't even know any of the names of them.
Fucking lame. Yep. Then I'll just say the last ones.
Yeah,
Avengers: Infinity War is number 6.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Spider-Man: No Way Home was
Nice.
number 7.
That's a great movie, though.
Yeah, but I was surprised that it was on this. Honestly.
Well, with all the fan service, it kind of makes sense because it bridged like 3 generations, essentially.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
which was
is that-
super sick.
That's not the one with all 3 of them. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. That's
No?
Homecoming.
Yeah. No. Homecoming.
Homecoming is the first.
No Way
or
Home. I
second
thought that was the one when he was in Italy.
All right, let's look this
Little
up.
diddly diddly.
No, that's Homecoming. Wait, what's the first one? Fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No Way Home is the
It's-
one
it's
with
gotta be the one with all 3.
the crossover.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So then that makes sense, actually.
Yeah,
Okay, then that
yeah.
makes way more sense. I don't know what this movie is.
What?
Number 8.
Say it.
Niza 2.
Oh, I don't know either.
Neja. It's got to be
That's just a
Chinese. It
screenshot.
sounds like Chinese. It
So
might,
just all
oh,
the-
wait,
so
what year
just
did that
all
come
the-
out?
That was only big in China, and it got number 8.
I've
there
actually
is,
seen this.
Like,
I haven't seen the actual movie, but I've seen trailers of it. It was all over, like, even where I was, like, in, like, the Chinatown-esque area.
Yeah.
It was playing in every mall.
Oh,
like,
no
it was
way.
on every fucking screen. Yeah, this thing
Damn.
was huge. It's like a child's, like, action kind of movie. Like, you know, like, I guess,
Spy
like, the
Kids.
equivalent over here would be, like, How to Train Your Dragon.
gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This is just the top 10. So number 9 was Inside Out 2, which came out last year.
Wow. What?
That grossed 1.6 billion.
I didn't even watch that. Number
I know,
one
but
was good.
that was big talk though. I remember hearing a lot about it.
Yeah. If there's not a Minions movie on here, this is a bullshit list.
Number 10. This one was
Minions.
kind of surprising, but also not.
What?
Jurassic World, the first
Really?
one. 1.5 billion.
Wow. I mean, because that one was like the first Jurassic thing to come out in a real long
Like,
time, right?
What, like since Jurassic Park 3?
I think so. So
Yeah, literally. Yeah, since
Literally.
03.
I don't
yeah.
remember. I don't remember
So
when Jurassic
it-
Park 3
it's the
came
same
out.
as the
2003.
2003. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say 2005. Yeah.
it's the same as the deal with that new Star Wars movie.
Right,
being
exactly.
up
People were
there.
just
So
so
it's just
fucking
hype.
excited.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
Pratt was so big at the time. Well, it's
Yeah.
still pretty big, I guess. But
He does a stock.
oh yeah.
It's fucking stupid. I don't know.
I don't like those
actually-
movies. I don't give a fuck.
Jurassic World wasn't that bad, but
Yeah,
it's-
I liked the
yeah.
first one,
But then they kept
and
going.
Yeah,
apparently they're going to go more.
all right.
There's
think-
another one coming this summer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the rest.
Wait, and it's another reboot, too.
Yeah.
It's its own thing now.
Yeah.
Like, it's separate from Jurassic World.
So annoying. I'm done
Right.
with it.
Like, they have to go to
Oh.
another dinosaur island to grab, like, whatever something and then
All
bring
right,
it back to
enough's
merge the
enough.
dinosaurs.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enough's enough.
Look,
Yeah,
there's a
just
good guy
cut it out.
dinosaur and a bad guy dinosaur.
Oh, cool. There's a
yeah, they're
purple
all
penis now.
velociraptors. They're always the bad guys. The velociraptors are the bad guys. We got it.
Clever girl.
Come on. Clever gal.
No,
Like
it's
when we
pretty-
saw Jurassic Park, were you there when we saw it in theaters?
No.
Oh, no.
Guys, there's a purple
No.
penis on the TV now.
Yeah, it's
I'm
bigger
gonna
than I
keep
remembered
changing
it was earlier. I think it got hard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
so those are the top. I was just thinking about that, and it was just like weird.
No, that's interesting because I wouldn't have pegged. Some of the like the Spider-Man ones, I'm actually kind of surprised about. I'm surprised about Infinity War. I knew Endgame was definitely going to be on there, but I'm so surprised that Titanic dropped so far. I
Yeah,
thought
number
Titanic
4.
was going to be number 2.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean, it was always the top 2. It was like Titanic and Avatar for the longest time.
I've never seen it.
Titanic?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Even I've seen it.
Yep,
And
never
I
seen
don't
it.
know anything.
Let's do the car scene together.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I want it.
You know, we should record an episode in a car one day.
Mm-hmm,
Just hotbox a car.
That'd be fun.
And then
Let's
we
do
can put a hand on the window as it gets
Yeah.
steamy.
God.
And
Yeah,
it'll be
It's
Jerry's
steamy right
hand.
now.
Whoa. You know what would be kind of funny if we recorded an episode while we drive? Like just drive around somewhere.
I'm cool with driving.
Let's do it.
How are we going to hold your mic?
How are we gonna hold your mic?
Well, I can do it like you're driving.
Just put it on the wheel.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea.
It's a grand idea, actually. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in for that.
Speaking of driving around, have you guys ever heard of figure 8 racing? It's been like my newest obsession lately.
Sounds dangerous.
It's exactly what you'd think it is.
Yes, okay, that's what I thought.
So essentially, it's people driving in a figure 8, typically on like a dirt track, and they literally have to intersect with each other. And the pro league ones, they build like specific cars for this, and they're going super fucking fast. You can either be a little pussy bitch and brake a little bit just to make sure you're not going to hit anyone, or you can just fucking send it.
That
Damn.
sounds
Yeah.
terrifying and like a terrible idea.
It's amazing,
Sounds like the worst idea of all
dude.
time.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would be like, yeah, that's what I want to be when I grow up? It's like, yeah, you're a maniac. It's
I want to show you guys a little.
like something
clip
like,
of
I
it.
wonder if Steve-O's done it.
Yeah, that's
This is like
absurd.
what do you call it? Like
That shouldn't exist.
demolition derby adjacent, essentially.
Yeah, there has to be accidents all the time.
Hemonsen?
So they're doing this for 3 hours straight. You see what I mean? They're just sending it, dude.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
That's so ridiculous.
How does this exist?
Why does this exist?
There's so much safety in
I can't
motorsports
even
nowadays.
understand what's going on almost.
They're just going. They're trying to see who can make it the furthest. It's endurance racing, essentially, in 3 hours. Even the announcer doesn't know how to describe it.
Is this going to be our new fantasy draft?
Oh my
We're
God.
Oh, it could be. But
Figure
I
eight
was
fantasy.
thinking, because this is a real like grassroots kind of like league, right? If we could pool up enough money, we could try to get we could be a sponsor for one of these guys. Just have "Ah My Guys."
Oh, that'd be so
Number
fucking
69, the
fun.
"Ah My
That'd
Guys"
be-
car.
We had my
Awesome.
guys sponsored at the figure 8
World
Champions?
Championship.
Let's do it.
Oh
how much?
my
How much does that
God.
cost?
Probably like, I don't know, $3.
All
doubt
right,
it.
sign me up.
No, it's probably like a couple thousand. I would
Definitely
imagine.
is.
Sign me up.
There's no way it's not.
To
This
be a
is-
title sponsor, it's going to be a lot of money.
It's the world championship.
So
dude.
that means you guys, the audience, have to go over to the Patreon. Make sure you're subscribed to the
yeah. Help us
guys tier.
help us get there. Help us make our dreams come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our dream of being on a car that we've never seen in person.
Yeah. A dream that I didn't know of, a sport that I just learned about today.
Just 2 minutes ago. It's a new dream, but a dream nonetheless.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I kind of want to go to one of these one day.
No,
Or,
where do they do them?
I don't know, somewhere in the South. This is some hick type shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like, this is more hick than fucking NASCAR.
I don't even watch NASCAR, but I would like to go to Daytona one day.
Let's do it. That'd be fucking sick.
Dude,
Chicken
our
bake.
coworker went and he said like tickets were like $120.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's really not bad.
You know what's interesting I just saw today? You know how like F1 is super popular in America right now, right? And NASCAR viewership is outpacing F1 viewership in America right
Well,
now.
the South is very populated.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
love
All their sister cousins are really getting into it.
I mean, they love NASCAR.
It kind of died down. It was huge in the 90s and the early 2000s, right? Especially
Yeah.
like the whole Tony Stewart drive and everything. And then it just died out when like next gen cars came. And then now
I saw
Now they're
somebody.
back, baby.
yeah.
They're back, dude. They're back and better than ever, yo. No, I saw somebody like on like the Daytona like racetrack, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the track is like at like a angle like this.
Yeah, a cambered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fucking
just to make sure
insane.
they don't fucking fling off. So
No, it
that way
makes
they can
sense.
hit
Yeah, it makes
speeds.
sense.
Yeah.
Like that's sad.
Oval racing in general is like way harder than people expect. Like it's
Oh,
not just
yeah.
turning left all the time. It's like how do you maintain speed while also it's all like strategic if anything.
Yeah. And
Nah, I can do it.
strength, exhausting.
200 miles an hour, no problem.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, you got this.
What was the fastest you guys ever been in a car going?
Around 140.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like me driving?
No, or just in a car.
Yeah, I think it was like 140-ish.
It was my dad driving too. Dad, do you remember doing this? Because I don't remember you doing this. You told me the story. I'm talking to my dad right now.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna listen to
I
this.
think mine was like 110 or 120.
I don't know if my mom knows the story actually. So and she listens too.
Oh boy.
Oh man! But anyways, it was me, my
Hey.
aunt, so his sister, and then me and my sister in the back of the Porsche, right? The
yeah.
old Porsche.
Yeah, of course. He still has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fucking sent it apparently on the highway.
That's sick.
Oh my God.
That's sick, nasty, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
That's sick, gnarly, nasty,
It
dude.
was kind of cool.
That's sick, nasty, cool, dude, gnarly, man.
And now I
I-
think if I got him in the doghouse now, right now,
Oh boy.
Probably
This happened what,
did.
like 30 years ago?
like 25 years ago.
Okay, yeah, then whatever.
It's a quarter of a century.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, seriously.
I had a couple car guy friends in high school, so they would drive fast. It was fun.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom. Yeah.
Mine
You know-
was in JR's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just remember he had the Mazda?
Yeah.
He just for some reason we were on the highway and just
This guy
Gunned
was reckless in like high school and like early
JR?
college. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, you know, one day you know what ghost riding is?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ghost ride the whip.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he mixed ghost riding and car surfing together. So it was him and David O in the car,
Oh, I
right?
believe it.
And they were around where Jake W used to live, that cul-de-sac over there.
Yeah.
JR decided to get on top of his car. He was driving, got on top of his own car and started car surfing, and then he fell off. And David O, instead of like putting it into neutral or yanking on the handbrake or trying to jump into the driver's seat, bails. There's no one in the car.
Oh, my God.
It plows through someone's driveway into like through a mailbox, and I think it hit a car. That's how it stopped.
That's a federal crime.
You know what he got away with?
Federal.
He got away with a slap on the wrist. He just had to do community service.
Wow.
That's insane to me. We were like 16 at the time, 16 or 17. It was his old the
He should have
Isuzu.
taken his license away.
He should have been straight to fucking juvie or something, dude. That's insane.
Damn, dude.
Wild.
That's literally. I mean, that's as that. I can't think of a more reckless driving instance than that. That's like the definition of reckless driving. I mean, technically, he wasn't driving, I guess. So maybe not, but you know what I mean.
Dude, I'm so surprised you haven't heard of this.
I know. I probably did a fucking however many years, 15 years ago. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
this was a long time ago, but they probably tried to keep it under wraps because like he had to go to court and everything for this.
Of
It
course
was
he
like a
did.
big thing. Yeah,
Of course he did.
His parents were not happy, and then that's why he got the Mazda because they wrecked the Isuzu.
I don't remember the.
He had like an
This was
Isuzu
so long
rodeo.
ago.
Yeah, dude.
And they got so many years ago.
Yeah. That guy, we used to do crazy shit together too. Like I remember in high school, remember that freak snowstorm that we had in like October?
Oh yeah, the one that canceled Halloween.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I met up with him earlier that day because we knew it was snowing. And so we decided to go tow surfing. So we would just hang. Remember, I used to drive a CRV and had like the big old spare in the back.
Yeah.
We would just hold on to that, and the other person just guns it, and we're just hanging on the back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
we
Sounds
were supposed
fun.
to meet up with.
That does.
And scary.
Yeah. Agreed. Both.
We were supposed to meet up with Vinny T and BWAP,
Yep.
and they said, "Oh, we can't make it right now. I crashed my car into a ditch."
Who did?
Vinny T with his old Hyundai,
Oh my god.
the shitty Elantra that he used to have back then.
Yeah. No, I
Just
don't
straight into a ditch.
Well, because of the snow?
Yes.
Yeah.
all my car guy friends, every time it snowed, it would be awesome because we would go drift
Yeah.
around and it would be sick. There was one time that one of them, like, we were out on the main roads going wherever the fuck we were going, and they were drifting on the main roads a little bit, having some fun. And one dude just starts drifting back and forth and then just fucking loses control and slams into, luckily it was like a little pole,
Yeah.
but he slams into the, I'll just tell you where it is. You could bleep it out in
Yeah.
front of,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
those like little poles.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He fucking swerved and just slammed right into that, and we all slammed on our brakes behind him. We were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god!" And then he just reversed out, and we kept going.
Oh my god.
Was his car
dude.
fine?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah,
Oh, just like a little fender bender.
yeah.
Bendy.
I'm very against the nomenclature of fender benders because I feel like most of the time
What,
you get into
what do you mean?
it's called a fender bender, but most of the times
It's the bumper.
it's the bumper.
Oh.
You're not bending any fenders there.
Benny Fenders, dude.
No, you're bending. You're bumping bumpers.
Well, yeah, but it rhymes.
Bumper thumper.
Not bad.
I guess.
It doesn't roll off the top.
Yeah, it's not as good.
Yeah, but also like if I have a dent in my bumper, I'm be like, oh, I got a thump in my bump. You know, like I got a bend in my fender, like a bender fender.
Thumping a
Fender
bump.
bender.
Nobody says that either.
That's true. Nobody does either. Yes, that's very true. Actually, I take it back.
I got a bend in my fend.
I got a bend in my hand, dude. I got a bump in my
Thump.
I got a thump in my bump. Damn it.
I got a 10 to the bend in my fend.
Ooh, tasty. I'll eat that for breakfast.
And as I tend with the bend in my fend, we have to talk about the end of this episode.
Already?
No, not already. But there is an ending question I want to ask you guys real quick. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, before you do,
Yes.
just a really small, stupid follow up from
Yeah.
last episode and your butthole stamp idea.
Oh, I also followed up a little bit with that.
Okay, let's get into it.
I had a project in school one year, and I forget exactly what it was. I had to write a letter, but make it look like it was old timey.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
I forget if I like used a quill and ink or whatever.
Did you
If
dip
I
it in
went
tea?
that far,
I thought it was lemon juice.
I thought it was tea. You stain it with tea bags?
yeah, I think I did.
And you like burn the edges or something?
Yeah.
And then my final touch was sealing the envelope with a wax seal, which was nice. So wax butthole seal.
Yeah.
So do I wax my butthole first or no?
I think you're missing the point. Talking about wet wax, and then there's a butthole.
Oh, I thought I was using my actual butthole to.
I guess
okay.
you could, but you're gonna have
That
it wet.
that is what I meant.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. So you got hemorrhoids, it'll make it a lot easier.
I do have hemorrhoids.
Oh, you got some Hemis?
Yeah. I just leak blood onto it.
Ooh, it's not even wax. That's just blood.
I was on stream yesterday, and I thought like the funniest thing I could do was after we found out that Guy's sister does Brazilians, is to live stream it and then like join on his stream, like knock over, so that he watches my stream as I get my butthole waxed by his sister.
Oh my god!
How funny would that
so
be?
Funny. That'd be so funny.
That would be really great.
There was like a 5-minute tangent. I was just losing it on stream yesterday.
Well, so I'm not really 100% sure if you found these last episode.
Yeah.
But I found asshole keyring keychains.
No. What is this? Oh my gosh. It's literally a little tuchus on a keychain.
Ew.
Just a little balloon knot.
I kind of want those now.
Just a little
A
rosebud.
balloon knot?
Yeah, just a little rosebud.
A little asterisk.
Yeah, a little balloon knot. Balloon knot is my favorite way to say asshole.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a really good one.
It's a good one.
Actually, one of my coworkers said that to me today.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, I love
Today?
the guy in balloon knot. Yeah. No, he didn't say that. But yeah, but yeah, he's literally today. LP,
Yep. Nice.
peanut butter and jelly. You know?
Yep. Love that guy.
Yeah.
And then I tried to look up, following up with your Roald Dahl and
Yee.
his estate right in your back.
Yee.
I was trying to look up like who gets the most, whose estate like sends, the most fan letters back. To,
Okay.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really a definitive answer, but it was basically just children's book writers. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like these were for dead authors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dolphers?
Dalters. I mean, that makes the most sense though, because they're probably like the most popular at that point for like wanting to receive letters back. from them,
Definitely.
you know?
I mean, when I'm
Yeah.
an adult, I'll read a book. I'm not writing to the fucking author about it.
You're not going
I
to
was
write
like,
to
oh,
Stephen
that was
King?
cool, I guess, and then whatever. Move
You,
on.
you don't want to have a pen pal?
No. I'll
You haven't?
just write to a prison and try to have a lady pen pal and marry her. Conjugal.
I wouldn't put it past you.
It'd be honestly, it'd be
not
pretty
gonna lie.
sweet. I don't have to live with her. I can visit her whenever I want.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
and have
sure-
conjugal visits.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And she can't do nothing if you go on out fucking other people.
You don't know. She
Yeah.
doesn't know.
I am pretty sure there's like an app or a dating site or something for that.
Well, is it mug
Like,
shotties?
There's no way you got that off the dome.
No, that wasn't off the dome.
Okay,
No,
I was
there's
gonna
an
say.
Instagram called mug shotties.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
wish
that.
I had it off the dome.
Yeah, that was so
way too
fast.
quick.
Yeah.
I've seen that account. They are. They
Yo,
are.
some of them are
They
shotties.
are. Shout out to T-Pain. My shawty.
Shotties.
Well, speaking of some shouties,
Yeah, shouty.
these are some shouties I don't understand. If you look at the screen right now, I
Yeah.
have the female chipmunks from Alvin and the
What,
Chipmunks.
are you going to do fuck, marry, kill or something?
It'll be like the fucking squirrel with the condom up his ass image.
Great.
Have you not seen that?
Probably.
You're
You just
saying
don't
that
want
so
to
he
bring
doesn't
that
bring
up.
it up.
Yes.
It's pretty funny. I'm gonna bring it up.
Well, I want to know what this.
We'll get
Yeah,
back
what-
into
what-
that. You
what-
need to
what-
see
what-
squirrel condom.
That was my courage impression.
Useless bags.
Oh, here it is.
Didn't his ads?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so he ate it and then he couldn't shit it out.
Or someone fucked a squirrel.
Doubt it.
It's a good meat pocket.
No.
Anyways, the thing that's been bothering me a little lately is why the fuck are they wearing skirts if their fucking chamussy is just out?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's full on their entire
Chamussy?
yeah, chapussy.
Pussy.
Yeah,
Chipmunk pussy.
Yeah, no, I get it. But you said it like you just grazed
Yeah.
over it. Like you're like, oh, chamussy. Like, I, like yeah.
That's a normal word.
I want to say on that for a second.
But make this make sense because it makes sense for like the male ones, right? They just don't wear pants. They're fully Winnie the Poohing it, right? And I can
Yeah.
accept that because they're just freeballing it and they're owning it. Why are they just partially covering it, but then still having all of that meat flap out?
I don't know. Why is that one wearing shoes and the other two aren't?
It's also that one wearing the shoes is glaring at me in a certain way that makes me kind of question some things.
Yeah, it's kind of making me want to pee on her.
Full circle.
Get peed on by her.
Yeah, both. I don't care.
All right. Well, to get us away from bestiality, thank you so much for listening to episode 29
Yes, thank
of
you.
My
My
guys.
My guys.
We haven't been saying that together lately. And
Do you want to continue doing that? We could start that back up.
We should. That was a whole thing. That was episode 1. And you're like, my guys. And we can all say it together.
Oh, okay.
You quote unquote.
Listen, we've
say
had a lot
that.
of episodes and things happen and, shit changes and blah, 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 blah.
Okay, we're in our non-copying each other era.
Yeah.
Okay.
My guys.
My God.
Was that late?
Was that? No, it's too early.
Ah, shit.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed what you listened to today, make sure to go follow us on all of our socials at My Guys. I'm not going to spell it for you guys anymore. Use fucking phonics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want some more guy content, a little more guyage, make sure to go follow us on our Patreon, patreon.com/MyGuys, where we got monthly bonus content for y'all. Beyond that, make sure to comment and give us 5 stars if you really liked it. Make sure to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a family member, tell the chamussies, and really just confront them. Why do they have their chipmunk taint out?
Get a pen pal. Tell them. And friend in jail.
Ask them.
Get a mug shouty.
Create a love triangle with Jerry as you guys fight for the heart of a very, very I can fix her kind of looking girl in jail.
What's that, girl?
Damn it. She's listening right now.
Good. I want her to. My future
Jerry.
wife.
So dreamy.
Don't worry. I won't cheat on you while you're in the clank.
Everyone deserves second chances.
Yep. Especially my future wife in jail right now. Don't worry, baby. I'll be there soon.
She also gonna have dreads?
Better.
I'm trying to think of all the girls that you've dated and how they've looked.
Should we
right
have ginger dreads? Albino dreads.
Albino dreads is horrid.
Yep, I want it.
Anyways, is there anything that you guys want to plug instead of plugging your dick into jailbait?
No.
Jailbait.
Whoa.
Actually, I don't have anything today. Whoa.
Jail meat.
You're not beating these R. Kelly allegations, are
Dude,
you?
it's
No,
bad.
no,
I
no,
might
no.
cut that part out of the episode too.
No.
Okay. Tone.
You got nothing?
No, I got nothing.
He's plugging doing. Oh wait, speaking of doing nothing, I found the perfect video game for you. It's literally a game where you do nothing.
Man.
You literally cannot even move the mouse, type anything. You just click play, and you do nothing, and it keeps track of how long you do nothing, and you lose when you do something.
Dude, that sounds great. I could just hang out with them.
Yeah. It's
go,
just a
whatever.
black screen.
I wonder if I could see if we could watch the same things.
I'm gonna download it later, and we're gonna try it out.
What if I could hang out with this guy?
Hang out with her. What guy are you talking about?
The guy on the couch.
What?
I'm imagining some guy just sitting on the couch watching TV with me.
What are you talking about?
Wait, so what does this game look like?
It's just a black screen.
Oh, it's just a black screen.
You do nothing.
See, when I think of doing nothing, I think of sitting on the couch watching TV.
That's not doing nothing.
That's doing nothing.
Damn it. If you guys are wondering what we're talking about, it's
It's on our Patreon. Go fucking buy it.
there you go.
No, please do. I'm just kidding.
Tone, what are you gonna plug this week?
Did I already plug Neon Genesis?
Yes.
Oh, then One Piece again.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Or the studio? Did I plug the studio yet?
I don't know, dude.
Studio's
No, that's me.
fucking awesome.
That's what I wanted to follow up with you. Very specifically is how far are you in Eva?
Episode 9, I think.
I'm like patiently awaiting when you get to the hospital scene.
I know.
Oh, and also the ending when everyone's applauding. It'll make sense and it won't make sense at the same time.
And then I'll have to watch the movies that also will and will not make sense.
Watch the first movie before you watch episode 25 and 26.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He knows about it.
Jerry doesn't know shit.
I'm going to plug a jazz quartet called The Four Winds. They're Japanese and they're really cool.
You're
and they have a
so
song called
Asian.
Laura. It's really good. What? I wish we had a video aspect for that.
We're about to get Kuma's backstory in One Piece. It's very exciting. Yay.
All right, we're at the Fen Ben and bye.
Yay.
That was the most unhinged episode he's done in a while.
Oh, let's end it all.
Me and you are really guilty of this. We talk over tone so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you quiet bitch. Speak
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Speak up.
This
You
is
know,
why I
this
have
is
to
your
have-
fault. This
this
is not our fault.
Yeah. This is your
fault.
You started that by apologizing and immediately turned it into an attack.
All thanks to me.
Yeah.